Hey everyone, it's Ariel. I hope you're doing well today. Today I'm going to show you how to make a zucchini pizza boat. This is something a little bit different, but it's super easy. It's great for this just starting the school year, just starting, whatever new year has to come after the summer. There's tons of great nutrients such as protein and fiber, which are going to be two really great and important nutrients to help keep us fuller for longer and to give us the proper energy to help us get through our days. So come along and I'll show you how it's done. So these are our ingredients. So we have zucchinis. I have two medium to large size zucchinis here. I scooped out the seeds. I didn't scoop all the way in, just enough to take the seeds out. I have about a cup of tomato sauce. I used a canned tomato sauce. You can use marinara sauce, whatever you prefer. I have about a quarter of a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. I have a little bit of shredded Parmesan. That's just to add because I wanted to. It's not necessary. And then again, some dried oregano, which again is optional. So as many of you know, I'm a huge proponent of engaging kids in the cooking process. So I have my little helper here today. This is Max. He's almost 2. So I'm going to show you that this is a really great recipe to have your kids involved in because it's super simple. Some of them can, one of your kids can scrape out the seeds, the next can put in the tomato sauce. I'm going to have Max help us sprinkle our cheese. And it's just a really, like I said, great way to have them engaged in this process. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some tomato sauce into our boats. So we're just putting in some tomato sauce into this last zucchini. And then I'm gonna have my little helper help me sprinkle the cheese. Max, do you mind to put the cheese here? Can you put the cheese? Come on, me put the cheese. Okay. And help, here, take the cheese. Good boy. Yeah, you can do it. You want to do some more? Good job. So again, it doesn't have to be pretty, especially when we are trying to get our kids involved. We just want it to look, we just want them to get involved. We want them to be excited about cooking and trying some new foods. Do you want a piece of cheese? Thank you. Okay, so we just added our mozzarella. Now we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese just to add another layer of flavor there. And then the last thing we're gonna do is add some dried oregano. And again, this is purely optional. So now these are ready to go into a 400-degree oven. And they're gonna cook for about 12 to 18 minutes. It really depends on your oven. It depends how you like it, how much you like, the cheese burnt a little bit or crispy rather. So it's really up to your wants. So I just took these out of the oven. They were in for about 20 minutes. I looked at them after about 15 minutes, and the zucchini definitely needed to be cooked through a little bit more. So I left them in for another 5 minutes, and they look really nice. Again, it's not about being pretty. It's about being delicious. It's about being healthy. And again, this is a great way to get your kids involved. There's so many steps that they can get involved with. So I really hope you guys take advantage of that. And that's really it. So there you have it. Easy, healthy, and affordable zucchini pizza boats. For more recipes just like this one, visit us at fairmeals.com. Bye.